about to tear it up.
Association and the tribal rounders are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, or red uniform or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the reception, security, or real staff members. Before you take off the man, check out the limited options that are remaining for our upcoming home game, the Black Dog. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please...
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Looking now at some numbers for MP.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. In the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. MP out there with Nembhard. And it's Jackson in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Toronto, their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Possessions can end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good, Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes being very aggressive right now, keeping up the pressure on that defense.
Jackson a screen on quickly. Long passes to Jackson. Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Pirtle's shot is off.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And that one's good. MP.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Mathurin. Barrett dishes to Pirtle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Tim, an old-school big man, Jakob Pirtle, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
First one falls for him. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Mathurin for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Barnes passes to Dick. Back to Barnes. Left side, Barrett. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, his teammates and coaches love that right there. Second chance opportunities by Pirtle.
Barnes against Siakam. MP looking around. And there's Jackson on the assist by MP. And that's now 6 points for Isaiah Jackson. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Barrett against Mathurin. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And Barrett's showing you some toughness there. He's able to absorb the contact and still convert.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
And that one falls for Barrett. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
Here's quickly. Following the basket by MP. Yeah, the step back. Barrett, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Jackson with the screen. MP passes to Jackson. And the shot goes in. Jackson's got 8 points.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Pass to Dick. Onside, Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. And the Raptors miss again.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Jackson, a screen on Barrett. Mathurin for 3. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. 8-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. MP passes to Jackson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for one.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Now, here's MP after R.J. Barrett's miss. And there it is for him. And that's 13 points for Isaiah Jackson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Barrett kicks to Pirtle. Fires the three. Dick can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 11. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Barrett. Now Dick. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. And the Raptors miss again.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Indiana moving it around. Out to the right wing. MP against Quickly. Shoots from 12. MP, good. Wong's got 6.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Pass to Quickly. To end the run. It's rebounded by Indiana. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Pacers.
Well, we can talk about their defensive rating and their pace of play and all of those things, but the bottom line is this team is hard to score on.
Pass to Dick. Trying to end the drought. And it's Barrett getting it to go. Barrett's got 5.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Siakam outside. Bounce pass, Mathurin. In the corner, it's MP. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Raptors trail by 18. Barrett dishes to Pirtle. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Right here.
On the wing, Mathurin. Barrett covering. Here's MP. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He scored 45 points, and he was dealing assists all around. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And the basket is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Toronto calls timeout.
You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise and show some serious love to your Raptors. YYZ!
Changes here for the Raptors. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Grady Dick. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard.
Hey, go over that.
Here's Ingram. 9 points last game out. They need this. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Jackson, a screen on Ingram. Long passes to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
The Pacers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Bobo's checked in, and it's Walter in for Barrett. That one misses from Jackson. Raptors shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now, here's Toppin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Here's Shed. Ingram with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Here's Shed. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
To the wing right side. Toppin finds MP. Here's Jackson. MP outside. Back to Jackson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 17 points for Isaiah Jackson.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's a good screen. Shed. No good from outside.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Shed. Nailed from three-point land. Shed's got 6 points. Now, here's MP. Here's Shepard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Isaiah Jackson. He has been the story for the Pacers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
We've got Brandon Ingram, and it's Walter in at the 2. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Toppin a screen on Ingram. Back to Toppin. Pass to McConnell. Buries it down low.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Walter. There's the screen. Here's Shed. Let's go. Misses the jumper.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Toppin throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Shepard. Nothing on the board.
Who's watching here?
In the corner, it's Nesmith. The three-pointer is right on target.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Mobo can't hit. The Pacers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Now McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. Now Shepard. From the arc. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now Ingram. Shot from the top of the key. Toppin pulls it in. To the middle. Nesmith, the pass to Shepard. Indiana moving the ball around. There's a screen. Pass to Toppin. The tray. A shot by McConnell, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Shed. Out to Ingram. Pass to Shed. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Now Shepard. In the corner, it's Toppin. Now Nesmith. In the corner, it's Toppin. Connects from three-point range. Toppin's got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Out to Ingram. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Pacers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mathurin. That shot off. Good D by Barnes. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Barnes. He's covered by McConnell. Dick wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And here is Ingram. Barrett finds Ingram. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. 5 to shoot. Over McConnell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a beautiful mid-range jumper that time by Ingram, totally under control. Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Pass to Dick. Here's Mamu Kalashvili. Outside, Barrett. Now, Dick. No good on the 3. And here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. The 3 ball. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Here's Dick. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Indiana calls timeout. It's time for your no-start drive. Come on and make some noise.
Checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Ingram. The Pacers also with a sub. Wong's checked in. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
A three from Quickly. The Pacers pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The assist.
6 points for Siakam.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Barrett for three. Wong with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Now, here's Quickly. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. Dick. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Dick's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-6 run. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Back to MP. Connects again from distance.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Guys, back over to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy P.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Barnes screen on Mathurin. Barrett for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. MP's got 23 points. Wano shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Quickly. Boom, he chains it straight down.
All the way to the rim. Quickly, really aggressive that time. Really good to see him with that kind of mentality.
Now, here's MP. 23 points in the game. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Down low. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Barnes outside. Back to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Mathurin. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Well, sometimes Pirtle goes over you, and sometimes he goes right through you.
And it's good, 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Barnes bounce pass to the paint. And it's quickly missing.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
A 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. Wong's got 28.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Mathurin against Barrett. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pacers out in front, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Roll Please. They're thinking about the shot. Open. One more time. A round of
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
For that game against the Pistons, On paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes. It took you too long.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Indiana Pacers.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Outside, the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's MP in at the point. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Inside, here's Barnes, and that's good for two as he grabs the feed.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
One shot.
That's good from Jackson. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Here's Barrett following the score by Isaiah Jackson. Back to Dick. Nembhard grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Shots good by Wong.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Dick. And they get it. And it's good for 2. That's 10 points for Grady Dick.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
MP passes to Jackson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nembhard's shot is good.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control. He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Good. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. That one falls. Barrett's got 7.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
MP passes to Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Pass to Dick. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wong. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wong's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
R.J. Barrett always making his presence felt.
MP with it. He has 35. To the inside. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Now Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Mathurin. Barrett finds Pirtle. Rebounded by Jackson. The Pacers have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. MP outside. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 38 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
Yeah, I like that approach. A very good approach. Thanks.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Barrett kicks to Barnes. Pass to Dick for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Outside Mathurin. Now Siakam. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Quickly. Here's Dick. He's got 13. 3 on 3. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. The Pacers also changing it up. Huff's jacked in, and it's topping in for Pascal Siakam. Here's MP, and he's got 41. Barnes outside. Ingram outside. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Screen by MP. Neesmith, the pass to MP. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Quickly. Back to Ingram. Pacers with the rebound. Neesmith has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nembhard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
That free throw, good from Nembhard. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Now, here's MP. Toppin finds Neesmith. Toppin sets a screen for MP. It's tipped. Stolen by Quickly. To end the drought, the Pacers pull it in. Now, here's Neesmith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And here's MP, and again for three.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the fourth most made in a single season. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Nembhard the pass to MP. And here is Toppin, covered by Barnes, Neesmith, and another three for Indiana.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8 to the paint. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Ingram. And that's 10 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Nembhard finds Neesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. MP, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jacks up a 3. Dick can't get it to go. MP outside. Neesmith, the pass to Wall. Now Nembhard. He's covered by Ingram. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to MP. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Wong's got 46 points.
Yeah, shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
Pass to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Wong with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now Nembhard. Here's MP. Quickly covering. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And coaches love to see this kind of ball movement, especially when it's triggered by young players like MP.
Quickly a screen on Toppin. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
MP passes to Huff. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Quickly's got 6 points.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Good, another from 3.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Indiana out in front, running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Ingram. Also, R.J. Barrett out there. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Walter. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. Now McConnell. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Back to Toppin. Pass to McConnell. Here's Neesmith. It's good from long range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Ingram. From past the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got 8 rebounds in this game. Shepard, the pass to McConnell. Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Down low, here's Mamu Kelishvili. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Takes a 3. Alter pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pass to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Shepard. Launches a 3. A rebound by Shed.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Walter can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Indiana again missing.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Really nice hustle that time from Ingram. When he's this engaged, he is so good as an all-around player.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Toppin passes to Neesmith. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's the 3. A nice shot by Huff.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Ingram. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was the guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tapping a screen on Barrett. Neesmith can't get it to go. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Ingram. Yep, that one goes. 15 points for Brandon Ingram.
Well, he comes out and puts his toe in the water, and when he gets hot, he keeps his foot on the accelerator.
And here is Toppin. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Huff. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Huff's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Shed. Pass to Ingram. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Here's Ingram following the score by Indiana. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Neesmith. Garrett covering. Got that one up quick.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Here's Ingram after Indiana gets the three. Over Toppin. And it's Ingram missing. And Indiana shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. A nice shot by Huff.
Assisted by Shepard.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Ingram against Toppin. Looking to end the run. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to McConnell. Here's Shepard for the three. No good on that one. Here's Shed inside. Here's Barrett, and Barrett turns it in.
Oh, there was no doubt Barrett was going to flush that one.
And Indiana shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here's Shepard, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Pass to Shed. Misses the three. The Pacers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Huff. Here's Neesmith. Drills the three-pointer.
No, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Ingram outside. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And there you're looking at a big forward with an elite handle, and that time Ingram created enough space off the dribble.
They set the pick. McConnell passes to Huff. Six to shoot. Shepard with the ball. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Mamukelashvili has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Basket good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. Toppin, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Ingram against Toppin. Ingram left side. It's rebounded by Indiana. Huff's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's McConnell. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Shed. There's 1:59 left in the game. Pass to Barrett. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Barrett's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, Barrett is just a gifted scorer. He is so skilled at making difficult, contested shots near the rim.
Here's Shepard. Now, here's Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Clock is at 3. From outside the arc, and there's Shepard on the assist by McConnell. Shepard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Indiana.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
At the line for the Pacers, TJ McConnell. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Dick. Outside, Barrett from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's the next step for Barrett. If he can make these long threes, it's going to open up driving lanes for him.
Walker in the corner. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. Wong's got 52 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Nice job on the win and a solid job on the glass. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Come on, you saw me out there. I was focused on effort more than anything tonight. If my effort's where it should be, good things happen for us. And rebounds all about effort. Most importantly, we got the win. So, yeah, just got to keep that up and string together a bunch more, and we'll be looking good.
Well, we're rooting for you, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.